Don't worry, they're just making a video.
When we first moved here, we were coming in from Utah. My children were in elementary school. I looked for something to keep me busy, and to follow their hours and time off. I got hooked on school nursing. I think it's a great deal of fun. I get to enjoy children most of the time, and adults and staff, and I get to work with amazingly marvelous people. And I'm not around sick people all the time, but I'm helping people understand the medical aspects and the health aspects and the education aspects, both of which I think are very important. And it's been a blending of many of my interests.
She's that winning combination of experience, knowledge, and warmth all rolled into one outstanding talent. Katie Waugh is one of only 4 full-time equivalent nurses serving 15,000 students in the Cupertino Union School District. A dedicated health professional, she is generous in sharing her time and her knowledge, believing that everyone should feel comfortable handling medical emergencies.
I enjoy making sure people understand, and I don't care what level of education they have. It doesn't make any difference. I want to make sure they understand what to do in an emergency.
Without a nurse stationed on every school site, Katie makes sure that bus drivers, secretaries, principals, and teachers all have first aid training.
We also want them to deal with children that fall on the playground. What do you do if we have a diabetic who has a low blood sugar emergency, or a child that collapses on after running laps at school? For whatever reason, you have to be able to take care of these emergencies and feel competent. And by teaching first aid to the staff, we feel that they gain a measure of confidence to render first aid and then call for help, which is what you're supposed to do.
Katie's work extends beyond the schoolyard. On her own time, she goes out into the community to teach first aid and CPR classes to reassure people that they can help others in need of medical attention.
In fact, we just did one in March for about 25 people at the senior center. And that's a Saturday morning, and it's a lot of fun for us. I think I learn as much from the people that I'm teaching as they gain from me. Again, it's the understanding, the confirmation that what you know is okay, that what you do is all right. Just a confirmation that you're doing first aid the right way is really great to see.
Katie works long hours for the school district, putting in extra time coordinating special student services such as AIDS education, drug prevention, and child abuse counseling. She volunteers tirelessly for professional nursing associations and takes classes herself to stay on top of the ever-changing field of medicine. Perhaps her biggest challenge is finding enough time for it all.
Oh, I don't know. I try to balance it as best I can. Sometimes it's more work, and sometimes it's more play. It really depends. When we take time off, my husband and I enjoy snow skiing, and we do that with our children, and that's a relief from what we do around us. And I like to read, I love to garden, and that's how I take my time off.